Hey folks, it's Aiden Saying Grenade, and welcome to yet another video. And today I'm here once again with Thunder, and we are going to be doing our first ever tier list, Marvel Rivals Edition. Because Marvel Rivals is booming. We love Marvel Rivals. We're kind of becoming like a Marvel Rivals channel because of how good the content is. Of course, we do other things, but Marvel Rivals has definitely been
definitely the trending game right now.
Yeah,
sure.
then what better way than to review the characters, superheroes, villains, Marvel Rivals preseason, and then at the end, well, we also review the new characters that were added to the new season. As we're recording this right now, the newest season has already dropped. It's been phenomenal. I love the cosmetics and everything. Here's a website that we found. Pull it up right here. It is the create a Marvel Rivals character tier list. And as you can see, we already have this set up.
And the new characters that we just added, or maybe even potentially like characters that we haven't used much, we'll put in that category. Like, we'll kind of give it a general rating, but we won't judge too harshly because we haven't played them.
Warning alert, this is our opinion. I know people are going to probably take this way too seriously, but again, everyone has their own opinions and they're entitled to their own opinions, but this is just from our just way of play and how we feel with these characters. So
yeah. Hey, this is Wonder. I'm the one editing this video. I just wanted to add that the characters shown on screen who have been nerfed or buffed are based on our experience with them in the preseason, not season 1. At the time we recorded this, it was day 1 of the new season, and we haven't tried out these characters with their new changes yet. Alright, with that being said, let's get started with the tier list.
Number 1 on this tier list is Adam Warlock.
I do know some people say that he's a pretty good healer. He's like one of the best healers out of that category.
Yeah.
But me personally, I haven't played him much yet.
Yeah, I haven't really played him that much either. I probably played like maybe 5 matches total with him during the whole preseason. He's not bad, but excuse me, he's not a strategist I would typically use compared to other strategists in the game. Mostly because I don't feel like he heals quick enough, let alone you can't really heal yourself unless you're bonded with another character. So like if you're healing one character that you soul bond with is what it's called, then you kind of heal yourself. So to myself, it's kind of difficult to play as while you're trying to do multiple things at once. I would say Adam Warlock, he's not terrible. He does have a good like passive where he can like resurrect himself. And the ultimate, he can resurrect the whole team, and it comes very clutch.
So I would say maybe like...
I say C.
B or C?
I say C. He's kind of like in the middle. There's been a lot of clutch plays with him where he resurrects everybody.
His ultimate's pretty good.
And then like you quickly kick everyone out of the objective and win overtime. Next is Black Panther.
Also a character I haven't played much yet.
I don't really play him that much either. To be honest, I don't really play a lot of duelists or mostly play...
You know a friend who does play Black Panther. He's a pretty good Black Panther man.
Yep, one of my family members is definitely a Black Panther main, and he's actually made it to Diamond.
Last season.
Last season, just solely playing as Black Panther. I have heard from professional gamers that Black Panther is a good solo when it comes to ranking. So if you don't have a team and you mostly just play with yourself, throughout rankings, Black Panther is a solid character to use. But myself, I don't use him because I don't play duelists a whole lot.
Yeah, and also a lot of the melee characters, it's not really my favorable preference and like play style. I'm usually like a shooter. If I had to say, like, from what other people say, I'll be honest, I think he's a good A. And I think that's because he's like a good character, a good DPS to use, like when you're solo queuing.
I would say an A too.
Okay.
Mostly because
I don't think he's the best of the best, but he's
definitely
up there.
Yeah, he's definitely up there for sure. So yeah, I would put him at A. So let's pull this back up. All right, Black Widow. I never played Black Widow. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think a lot of people played Black Widow. I see
She's
her.
basically a sniper.
Yeah, literally Black Widow from Overwatch.
And even in randoms, I don't really see many people use.
Yeah,
She
I
might
just
be like the least used character.
yeah, I think she's definitely like one of the worst characters. I'm not really good at sniper roles unless it's like Call of Duty, but
Yeah.
there's just nothing of her. I guess her abilities that attract me to want to use her. I'm not gonna give her an F. She's like our first F, to be honest.
Oh yeah, you have an F on there? Okay.
Yeah, so I would put her at F.
F is for friends who do stuff together.
I rarely see her, let alone
That's
ever
fair.
seen a Black Widow make MVP in
Oh,
any
nah,
game
I
I
don't even know what
played.
her MVP screen looks
Yeah, I
like.
don't even know. She's like very non-existent.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Next one is Captain America.
Yeah, it's gotten a buff.
Yeah, he's gotten a buff. Let's just say in the preseason, I don't really use him that much. I didn't feel like he does enough damage as a
me neither.
Vanguard. He can take hits, sure, and like his ability to run, kind of jump around. When it comes to the buff, I see a little bit of an improvement, but nothing major. Again, I don't really play him that much. His ultimate's pretty good because he can kind of like go ultra and like kind of, push everyone back. But overall, I just don't see him that good of a Vanguard.
I would say of Captain America, I actually have seen some Captain America people in randoms, and they're all right. That's about all I can say. So I mean, what would you give the ranking?
I wouldn't give him an F, but I would give him like a D. I just don't see him a lot in ranking, and we play a lot of rank. I never really see him in VP or getting the SVP for that matter.
I definitely narrow character I haven't seen. No.
Yeah. Next up, the Incredible Hulk. I like the Incredible Hulk a lot.
Yeah, Travis has used Hulk, and he's pretty good with him.
Yeah, would I say he's my main? It's a close tie between Penny Parker and the Hulk when it comes to Vanguards. But I have definitely enjoyed playing as the Hulk simply because you can get in there, push people back. His ultimate's very fun because he just destroys people like the Hulk, typically does on anything in his way. And I love that he can grab a character and just kind of beat the crap out of them. It's definitely liberating when you like grab Scarlet Witch while she's doing her ultimate because she's so annoying. You grab her, just bang the shit out of her.
Or like since people hate Jeff so much, like he just Hulk smashes Jeff.
But I definitely liked playing as the Hawk a lot. And he's definitely one of my top favorite Vanguards as of yet.
Like the Hulk.
Yeah, plus it's the Hulk. He's the legendary. Everyone knows the Hulk. Where would I put him? I'd say an S. All right, first S. Next up is Cloak and Dagger.
She's definitely a popular character in her rank, and I can see why. It's kind of like a mix of a duelist and a healer. Dagger is the healer, and Cloak is the duelist. I have noticed, like, if you like Scarlet Witch, definitely the second main for you could be Cloak and Dagger because with Cloak it has the auto lock ability just like Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
No, I would say she's a solid character.
Yeah, she's definitely a solid character. Well, they both are. I probably played them maybe like a handful of times, and not really my style of play when it comes to a strategist, but I've seen a lot of people play Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger.
What the dog doing?
And they're usually pretty good at them.
Oh yeah, you can't really go wrong with them on your team. Definitely a solid strategist for sure. Probably the top 3 strategists in my opinion. Not from me playing them as them, but more so having them on my team.
Our teammates use them.
So they definitely make all the difference. I say an A. Yeah, definitely an A.
Okay.
So they're gonna go up here. And A next to Black Panther. Next up, Doctor Strange. Another solid Vanguard.
He's a good character.
Very solid good character.
Vanguard,
I've actually enjoyed Doctor Strange around the end of the preseason because I was doing pretty well with him. I tend to not play him as much though still because he feels a little bit slower compared to other Vanguards.
He can't fly though.
Yeah, he can hover for a bit and kind of gives you like a good, surrounding.
I would say what makes him good is definitely his portal, where
Yes.
if all your teammates are at spawn, you can just spawn a portal, place it at the objective, and everybody can just get there and make a big rush.
Yeah, and I definitely would agree too, because like Doctor Strange, he definitely has made a difference where people would, like, if you're pushing the objective and he'll put a portal right behind the whole team, and then everyone comes in
Yeah, and
and
also
wipes you
his
out.
shield ability is good to cover your teammates.
Yeah, and the way his ultimate just freezes everybody, and like everyone just
Yeah.
can wipe out a team so easily. You do need a good Doctor Strange on your team. There's a big difference between a bad Doctor Strange and a good Doctor
Yeah,
Strange.
he's good in ranked.
I would definitely rank him up high.
I would give him
like an S.
A or S.
I'd say S because
I'll let you choose. Okay. Can he single-handedly carry a team? No, but I think he's definitely a good teammate. All together.
For sure. So yeah, definitely S for sure. I have no complaints. S for Strange. Next up is Groot. I am Groot.
So what?
I haven't used Groot much either, but I have seen him quite often in my games. I wouldn't say he's an S tier, but I would say he's more so an A or B tier.
Yeah.
He doesn't really do much. Much is in his ability. They're not really anything special. It's kind of like with Venom as well. They're kind of just really basic abilities.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean he's bad at all.
Right. Same thing with Doctor Strange. It does make a difference between a good Groot and a bad Groot if you really know how to utilize his walls. Because
I would say that's the best part about him, because you can make barricades, or you can block damage,
trap people,
your teammates, things like that.
And a lot of people don't know, if you attack somebody with your basic attack next to his walls, as Groot, the vines pop out and whip the character you're attacking.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people don't really know that, and they do a lot of good damage. But the thing is, it's kind of tricky because it's kind of hard to place your wall and then still getting them in the range to, hit them while the wall will still activate and attack the same enemy. So if you're really good at boxing in your enemies, definitely Groot is up there. Pretty solid Vanguard. If you don't really know how to use him, he's not really as mobile compared to the other Vanguards. It's kind of hard to use him. I'd probably put him at a B.
Yeah, I was going to say probably a B.
He's a solid character, but I wouldn't say he's the best of the best or top 3 in my opinion. A lot of people would disagree for sure.
Honestly, if you're just looking at all the Vanguards, he's probably in the middle of the pack.
Yeah, he's a good solid B, which is nothing wrong with that. Yeah. So let's put him at B. Our first B. Next up, Hawkeye. One of the characters I despise the most in the preseason, and thank God they nerfed him because he is so annoying.
And he just sits all behind his teammate, and he just spams arrows.
Yeah, the ultimate.
And he's one shot, one kill almost all the time.
The ultimate camper in Marvel Rivals just sits in the corner and just beams people.
As in his likeness, no, I don't like him. But is he a good character?
Yeah,
I think without a doubt,
he's a good character for sure. I would put him at S simply because of how much damage he made in the game. I hate facing.
Would you think he's still an S?
I haven't really seen much with him yet since the season just started.
Just know my
yesterday.
Season 0, it's an S.
Yeah, as of right now. Yeah, because I haven't really seen that much since the new season just started, and so it's hard to kind of see the difference.
Definitely the best duelist, if we're talking.
One of the top duelists for sure. Hela, same thing.
Another good duelist.
Another same thing. People easily glide themselves all the way up to Diamond with Hela.
Yeah, good solo cute character.
Same damage as Hawkeye. She was not as annoying to face against as Hawkeye, but there's definitely
I will take that back. I think her ultimate was pretty annoying.
It can be.
I think it can be.
But I felt more pissed off at Hawkeye than I did Hela.
Yeah, I think she's not my most hated character, but she can be annoying at times.
Yeah, and she's fine, a good solid duelist to play as. Because she's pretty mobile, simply because she can just fly. out of harm's way and stuff like that. And I don't really use her other ability, which is like this like vortex. She sucks, in the enemies. She's just one of those characters that only her main attack is what makes her what she is. And
Yeah,
of course,
it's kind of simple to like
yeah,
get a grasp of. Not too hard.
yes. And then you can throw multiple of her daggers, and they all explode, which makes a lot of damage towards the vanguards. Unfortunately, they nerfed her. It's just like Hawkeye, and I think she's just at the same level as Hawkeye during the nerf. I haven't played as her to see the difference, but in preseason, I would put her at an S2.
S or A? What do you say?
I guess A. Hawkeye's a little bit better than Hela. But yeah, I'll take that back. I'll put her at A. Because Hawkeye I feel is a little bit better.
It could be borderline S, but I think A should.
She's right in the middle between S and A. Next up, Iron Fist. Another annoying character. Another hated character. Just spam the hell out of the trigger button or whatever mouse
This
button.
hero hasn't been nerfed.
No, he hasn't been nerfed. Surprisingly, that's a surprise. If any character needs to get nerfed, it's definitely him. He is so annoying to play against.
Like he'll just follow you,
he hunts you down,
hitting you, and he just keeps draining your health.
And the fact he can heal himself is BS in my opinion.
Yeah, he just goes up in the air and heals. Okay.
Yeah, or he can hide in a corner and then jump back, and he can fly, sort of, not really fly, but he can keep kicking and kicking and kicking until he reaches like an Iron Man or something, and it's just
I think we already know what the answer is here. Come on,
but he is good. I'm not gonna lie. He makes noise for sure, and he definitely makes a difference on the team because like the ones that piss you off the most are the ones that are making the biggest noise. And you see him in MVP all the time. I would put him at S simply because how much of like easy kills you can get with him. S again. Next up, Iron Man. One of my other favorites. Yeah, solid for sure. One of my funniest memes that come from him too. Maximum pulse and the iron thrust memes.
Oh yeah,
just hilarious. Yeah, I just love the Jarvis memes. Like, hey Jarvis, hey Jarvis, clip this. I really do love playing as him. So he just simply flies around. He's hard to hit. He could definitely like bring down tanks easily with his beam that comes out of his chest, and paired up with Hawk. Makes even more damage than he already does. I don't really play him that much by myself because it's kind of hard for me to get healed up by a strategist because you don't really commute. You're up in the air. They can't really reach you, and that's the only problem I have. You have to go find the health yourself to be able to sell you alive.
Yeah, and his ultimate's really good as well.
Oh yeah, it's OP as hell.
Yeah, it's like an instant kill.
Kill. But that's what makes him great too. You see him a lot in MVP too. I would put him at an S because just how good he is and just how funny he is in the Marvel Rivals community.
I was gonna say A, but we can go with S.
I go with S because of how funny the memes are too.
Yeah,
people are gonna be like, "That's nothing related to the game." It's like it does to me. It does to me.
That's just a stupid boulder.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock.
All right, Jeff the Landshark, another solid character.
That's my main awesome.
That's Jeremy's aka Thunder's main.
I won't be biased here though. He's good, but he's not top tier. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't really put him at top tier because he doesn't really do much damage. He's just like a quick
healer. He's definitely the quickest healer, not in the sense of fighting, but like actually healing your teammates. He's the fastest healer, and like you can heal your teammates up really fast compared to others.
Yeah, pair with him with a Vanguard or playing as a Vanguard, which me and Thunder do a lot. I play Vanguard, and then he'll switch to Jeff.
Yeah, we do a lot. He's a Vanguard. I'm Jeff, and I just make sure he's healed at all times.
Yeah, and just how quick he can just heal up.
He has many ways to do. He has the water burst he has, and then he has like those bubbles.
Yeah. And of course his ultimate makes all the difference.
Oh, his ultimate's great. You go on the objective and you pop that, you grab like I've grabbed like 5 people before.
And you just swipe a whole team so easily.
He's also a character that has been nerfed this season, though. But I don't think it's. I don't think
it's that much. No, I think it's more so he got nerfed because you would suck up the characters even a tad bit out of the circle. And
oh yeah, no, I agree that was BS.
Yeah, that was BS. But I think they fixed that to where it's more aligned. The only problem I have with him is like even if you like jump in the air and you're like a good bit off the ground, he still gets you.
The other thing too is when you're just going up against the Jeff, it is like so hard to kill him. Like because he can just keep like killing.
Just hide in the ground or like crawl up the walls.
Just runs away and keeps using his bubbles and healing himself back up.
He's fun to play as.
Doing that, though.
Yeah. So I would definitely put him as an A.
A. Yeah, that's fair.
Let's put him as A.
We forgot to film an outro, but this is the end of part 1. So, how do we do? Let us know in the comments down below what you think. We're working very hard to get both parts 2 and 3 out as soon as possible. Anyways, if you could drop a like and subscribe, we'd appreciate it, and we'll see you all in the next one. Stay slushy.